20 seconds.
Woo! With the rucksack on my dress routine.
Way better than the back of this dress.
I know,
It's much
right?
more Glasgow.
I've been here before.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi Kat, I'm Vivien. Oh, I'm just admiring your jacket.
You look
It's
so
incredible.
Russian. Well, we're both
that,
dressed correctly for the weather,
Well,
aren't
we
we?
do, and your eye makeup as well. It's
Thank you.
insanely amazing. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. I hope you've had a better International Women's Day than I have, because I was woken up by 5 o'clock in the morning by my dog being sick. Turns out my dog does not know about feminism, so I started my day of female empowerment, clearing up some frothy grass from the bathroom floor.
Oh, well.
But at least it wasn't my frothy
Your
grass.
dog's okay though, that's a shame.
Often if I'm cleaning up vomit at 5 in the morning, it's my own, so that's
Well,
good.
that makes a change.
I'm winning now.
I suppose we should talk about the film.
Yes.
In the book you talk about constructing yourself.
Yes.
So what would your tips be to young girls that were maybe feeling a bit unsure of themselves?
For any girls who are feeling unsure of themselves, you already have all the tools that you need to feel more confident, because every teenage girl's bedroom is the same. They have posters of their heroes on that wall. They have lyrics and poems and pages written from books that they love and pictures of places that they want to go. And just as long as you know that that wall is you, you are constructing yourself on that wall like a blueprint. So absolutely carry on doing what you're doing. Your bedroom is this laboratory where you're growing a brilliant new girl.
Fabulous. Make it sound like a sort of science experiment.
Well, life is a science experiment, and the whole thing, it's the reason it's called How to Build a Girl is because you see these heroes and you kind of like take maybe the hat of the Artful Dodger and the sass of Elizabeth Taylor and the shoes of, I don't know, Viv Aveltine from The Slits, and you make that version of yourself, and then that one doesn't quite work, so then you build yourself again and again and again, and I'm still doing that at 44. It never ends.
It's fabulous. When you were actually making the film, how long were you on set during the process, and did you find it cathartic?
I only went down about 4 times because it was all so surreal seeing like my literal life being acted out. So everybody made it down on what we called Dame Emma Thompson Day. So the day that Emma Thompson was on set, suddenly there was usually 200 people on set, suddenly there were 500 people going, yeah, I'm just here to move this chair over here and meet Dame Emma Thompson. And everyone, when she turned up, everyone was like, oh, she got out the car and it was like God ascending from the sky. She looks insane, and she'd bought a box of chocolates the size of a car and just went around giving them to everybody.
That's so nice.
And everyone was like, she's the best.
Oh no, that is absolutely incredible. In terms of casting Emma Thompson, had you decided at the time, I'm guessing her, or did you have a conventional casting process?
No. I wanted her because she's the best, and I wrote her a letter explaining that when I was 14, I had a picture of her on my bedroom wall, and I worshipped it like it was a holy relic. And then one day when I needed a particular boost of confidence because I was going to go for my first job interview, I took the picture off the wall and I ate it so that I would absorb the power of Emma Thompson inside me, and I went in and I got that job. So I wrote her a letter going, I know this will a bit sound like I'm kind of a stalky murderer, but I mean it in a very positive way. I once ate a picture of you and it changed my life. Please be in my film. And then she turned up. So that would be my biggest tip, is always tell people you've eaten a picture of them. It seems to work.
That's brilliant. Just with the casting, with the other, you've got an incredible cast. Again, did you approach them yourself?
Yeah, pretty much everyone who's in it, I just sent them letters.
Nice.
I told all of them that I'd had a picture of them on the wall and I'd eaten that as well, because it worked so well with Emma Thompson. I was like, let's use that for everybody. But yeah, I mean, the cast is amazing. We've got Sharon Horgan, we've got Mel and Sue, we've got Lily Allen, we've got Jamila Jamil, we've got Chris O'Dowd, we've got Michael Sheen, Vicky Pepperdine, Joanna Scanlon, Petty Considine. It's the juiciest cast list ever.
Really is.
I really fancy my cast list, I have to say. Just as a list of names, it's the very best.
Nice and juicy.
I know, right?
Anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Cheers, darling. Thank you.
Well, it definitely works with the colour scheme anyway. It's a coincidence.
Should have gone green.
Oh, yeah. Great.
So this is Popcorn Hub. Hi, Popcorn Hub.
Hello, how are you this evening?
Very good, very excited.
So obviously you've seen the film probably a million times before, but it being the closing film on International Women's Day, are you feeling especially excited tonight?
I'm so proud that it's being premiered on International Women's Day. I can't tell you. It's been a long battle for us female directors and female writers, and it's an incredible thing that at the Glasgow Film Festival they actually filled a week of, I think it was a week, wasn't it, or even more, of films, a bit longer, of films just by women and about women, and it's just an amazing breakthrough for us, and we have to keep it up now. We have to keep the flag flying.
Absolutely, 100%. How did you come to be directing How to Build a Girl?
I directed a thing called Harlots, a show called Harlots, which was about prostitutes in 18th century England. And the producers, Alison and Deborah, were working with me, and they said, we've got this great book by Caitlin Moran, what do you think? Are you interested? And I've been a fan of hers for years and just love her writing, love her attitude to life. and met her, and within like half an hour we were ready to go basically. And I worked with her for 1.5 years on the script, and then we sold it pretty quickly, and here we are. It's an incredible feeling.
That's utterly fantastic. Obviously, you've directed Women Talking Dirty, which is about a very outspoken woman,
Yes.
as well as Stella Does Tricks, which explores...
Are you seeing a theme?
Yeah, I was just going to say, so it's somebody that's basically starting a new
Yes.
life for herself. So is
Yes.
reinvention something that particularly interests you? Or is it actually coincidental and it's just the way it's turned out that these are the projects that you're directing?
I would say it's really well observed, by the way.
Thank you.
People don't often put those together. I'm really attracted to material featuring strong female characters, really, and often those characters are kind of on a quest and making a journey and pulling themselves through all sorts of things to reinvent themselves, and How to Build a Girl is one of those.
Yep.
It's such a joyous film. It's full of kind of redemption, and it's a message to young girls more than anything else.
Yep.
It's a message to young girls that actually they can mess up, make mistakes, unravel, and then put themselves back together again, and that's sort of the purpose of it.
That's it. I think there's certainly, when I was growing up, when I was at school, the teachers were saying, you have to get good hires, you've got to get good standard grades.
Yeah.
If you fail, that's it, you've failed at life.
Yeah.
But actually, nobody says if you fail your exams, you can resit them.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
Or if you meet the wrong guy,
Yep.
there are others out there. Or
Absolutely.
wrong girl, or wrong situation, or if you push too hard. Our character turns herself into a bit of a bitch during the film because she thinks that's what's required of her. And it's okay to do that and then make mistakes and then reinvent yourself afterwards. There's always another chance,
Absolutely. It gives everybody hope that
Yes.
you can be who you want to be, and there's no pressure.
There's no pressure. And in history, films or novels with female characters, so often the story of those female characters is of hardship, or they have sex with the wrong man so they die. Do you know what I mean? There's there's always a kind of moral to it, and in our film we're basically saying that actually it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a coming of age film. All the boys have done it. They're allowed to mess up, make mistakes.
Absolutely.
And so are we.
No, that's it. Boys are celebrated for being lads, and girls should be too.
Yes, ladesses.
But thank you so much. It was so lovely to meet you.
Lovely to talk to you. Thank you.
So inspiring.
No, it's your treat. It's your treat.
When they said that you haven't planned to have complimentary chocolate.
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Well, that was simply amazing talking to Coky and Caitlin all about their film How to Build a Girl. Honestly, it's International Women's Day, so today was absolutely the perfect day to speak to them. I'm Vivien Taylor, signing out from Popcorn Hub Scotland. Click to subscribe or have a look at our playlist. See you later.